Guten Tag, travelers. This week on Red Bennett Plays, I'm going to be doing something a little different. Since Winter's Run is making another appearance as the Nightfall, I'm instead going to be doing the level 30 Siege of the Warmind mission by myself. It was a mission I had a lot of difficulty doing when I first played it, so I thought I might try to help some of the other solo players who have been wanting to keep up on the heroic dailies.
I've never known him to welcome visitors. Find the control room.
Okay, Eris. You're not Jeff Goldblum giving us play-by-play directions to avoid the velociraptors. We can probably find the way by ourselves.
Hive. They found a way inside. Don't let them reach Rasputin.
There's a first wave of thralls that will rush us. A couple of knights, and some acolytes. There's also a dead ghost at the far end, but I'll show you that in a minute. Now don't approach the stairs until you've cleared out these acolytes, because as soon as you approach the stairs, another 5 waves of thralls are going to come down the stairs towards you. There's also a knight up the stairs, but we don't have to worry about him. He does not have a boomer. So we just hold position here until they run out of guys to throw at us. Okay, now that that's all of them, the dead ghost is down here, right about there by the boxes. This is a very quick mission once you know what you're doing. I'm a relatively high level too, which certainly doesn't hurt. Alright, now the trick with this one is some acrobatic jumping. So first we're going to jump to the top of that, and then up onto that main pipe, and then finally to there. So we're told to examine the console. As soon as it turns on, we can begin our jumping. So it's on, first jump.
Something's wrong.
Okay, second jump. I had a little bit of difficulty doing this with my hunter just because the jump isn't very good with them. I had to turn on triple jump just to get up here. And there's also a ghost at the very top. Omnigul, eh? Guess the cat litter witch didn't learn her lesson from last time. So there are going to be some thralls that like to congregate in this upper area right here. They'll try to avoid a direct line of sight with you, but they're not very good at it. If you can time your grenade throws just right, you'll be able to hit and kill the cursed thrall just as it appears and is really close to a lot of the enemies, and hopefully kill a bunch of them at the same time. So Wakers of Crota will continue to summon vestiges until the whole area is covered down below, but we don't really care because we are safe up here. Just as a reminder, they have a solar element shield. and if they ever don't want to come and shoot at you, just throw a couple of rounds down there and they will come and investigate. Don't ask me why. When the knights summon their darkness shields, they summon them perpendicular to the line of fire that you have, so oftentimes it's going to cut through their own bodies and not protect their heads. Omnigul, haven't I killed you enough times this month? Bad Omnigul. Go on, shoot. Perfect timing on that grenade. So you just hang out up here and kill Wakers of Crota until an ogre spawns in the lower area. And then you give him tea and cookies. No, you kill him too. And don't worry about having to jump down to get more ammo, and then worry about getting back up in time without getting killed. Because if you run your guns out of ammo, they'll just magically get more. Don't question it. So when the ogre appears, there will also be 6 acolytes that spawn, 3 on each side, and they will move around towards the control console where we jumped up from. So there are the 3 from this side. Now once we kill this ogre, it's going to despawn all of the enemies with the subsequent waves, but any enemy that's still alive from that initial wave of thralls that Omnigul summoned will still be there, so just don't get too overconfident when you jump back down at the very end. So there go most of the enemies, but as you can see on my radar, there's still a couple of enemies down here. Because the last thing you want is to get killed by a thrall.
Well done, Guardian. Rescue
And that's all of them.
Crota''s army is more powerful than I thought. We cannot rest.
So that's it for this week. I know it's a shorter video, but it was a shorter mission. So, thank you everyone for watching. This has been Red Bennett Plays, and I'll be back next week with another video. And if anyone has any missions that they would like me to do, go ahead and leave those in the comment section. And if you want to get exotic equipment unrestricted in player versus environment, go ahead and tweet at Bungie using the hashtag ExoticPVE.